In John 17, Jesus is praying to the Father, and he says, Father, it's time to display the bright splendor of your Son. Later in that same chapter, he prays unity for us, his followers, the body of believers, because he knows when we have unity that the world will see who Jesus really is. Desperation is not powerful because it's large. It's not powerful because it's linked to any great church or band or anything like that. It's powerful because we have found unity. Young people, thousands upon thousands, have been coming out, committing their lives, laying down their differences, destroying the temptations that plague youth today. They've grabbed a hold of a bigger picture for their lives, and they've decided to live it. A movement is not a movement at all unless there's action. And we're seeing action. We're seeing young people commit their lives to Jesus, to be his hands and feet, to be compassionate, to be kind, to be lovers of God, to spread his glory all over the earth. They recognize that God is choosing to partner with them to spread his glory and advance his kingdom, and that's what they're doing. Our prayer is that Jesus will light up the world with his love. It's love that casts out all fear. It's love that covers a broken heart. It's love for the poor. It's love for an orphan. It's love for someone broken. It's love for anyone in need. That's Jesus. That's the gospel. That's the good news. When we're praying for God to light up the world, that's what we're going to see. And that's what we are seeing. And that's what we've themed this year's conference, Light Up the World.
As youth pastors, we all know what Jesus told us to do with our young people. He told us to teach them to come after him, just like his disciples. He told us that if we would ask, if we would seek, if we would knock, that he would answer our prayers. And as a youth pastor, we want to lead young people into the presence of God. We want them to have an authentic encounter. And we know how to build youth ministries oftentimes on other things. But at our core, we know that the only place for transformation is the presence of God. We know that it's in the presence of God that young people are changed. We know when they encounter Jesus, just like the disciples encountered Jesus, that's where they say, okay, I'll give my life to follow him. Desperation 2009 is nothing less than thousands of young people gathering together to draw near to the heart of God. We've seen Jesus move over the last number of years in such a powerful way as lives are transformed. We've seen young people leave here and not just have an encounter or an experience here, but go back and live what we call the desperation vow. They live in desperate pursuit of God, spending time with Jesus, consecrated heart. They live holy and fasting. They go back in diligent prayer. They're diligent, starting prayer meetings in their local church, on their campuses, and focused, missional, fulfilling the mission that Jesus has for them and the mission of the youth pastor, how the youth pastor has decided to take the city, how the youth pastor is going to lead young people to reaching their schools and their campuses. I am so excited about Desperation 2009. This year we've opened up a June conference because of the thousands of young people that want to be a part of this event. So we'll have a June event and a July event. I want to encourage you as a youth pastor, don't miss this opportunity to bring your young people to Desperation. Be a part of this awesome thing that God is doing. We're excited to be a part of. We'll see you here at Desperation 2009.